Hello fans, you are welcome to Lucky G News. South Africa have given a deadline for all foreigners to leave their country. They've decided that 30th of June, all foreigners should leave the country. Whether legal or illegal, all foreigners must leave between now and 30th of June. Watch this video.
Where are you from? Where?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes. So what are you doing here? Because we've been calling for you guys to leave the country. Why are you still here?
I was not to school for children.
No, my friend. No. Please respect what we are saying and don't try and oppose what we are doing. Don't listen to the government. Don't listen to the police. Don't listen to anyone. Just listen to us. We are saying this peacefully. Please go to your country. 30 June is the deadline, but it's not like you must leave on the 30th of June.
Yes.
Don't leave on the 30th of June. Leave now, because the 30th of June, I can't control people of South Africa.
Did you hear him? He has said it loud and clear. 30th of June is the deadline. After 30th of June, anything happens. No guarantee of lives. You must leave. It's their country. They own the country.
The message is very clear. After 30th June, if this gentleman is still found in South Africa, then he is going to lose his life, and the police and the government cannot do anything about it. And the citizens cannot be stopped. That is the message. And you all saw that leader of the xenophobia attacks is not asking about any document from the Congolese man. It is not about being legal or illegal. It is about, if you are African in South Africa, you must leave. Either you have documents or not. I've encountered several situations whereby the victims were having documents, but if you dare make a mistake to present your document to them, they will turn it into pieces. I've seen it several times. So even if you have documents, you dare not try to present to them, because it is an insult to them. They don't need you in their country. That is their sense of reasoning, and you cannot reason with them. Don't make any mistake to reason with any black South African. It is a big mistake to try and reason with them, because it will not end well. There's nothing you can do other than pack your bags and leave. I am giving you advice, a brotherly advice as a Ghanaian. Please, if you are a Congolese, a Kenyan, a Zimbabwean, a Mozambican, a Nigerian, do yourself good by leaving South Africa at this moment. Try all your best to leave. And if you cannot leave, stay out of the streets. Please get yourself a safety place to hide for the meantime, because your life is more precious than anything. If you have life, you have everything.
that are committed by illegal immigrants and illegal foreigners. So we are saying to the government, let us help you. As you can see, these marches are 1 year old, and we have never called for any leader to come down. We have never called for any leader that he is corrupt. We have never called for any leader. We have never saw any leader. Why we are saying, we are your people. We elected you to those positions. Listen to us. This march is about that. So no foreigner must feel scared or threatened by us walking. They must just respect us and respect the call that we are saying they must go back to their countries by 30 June this year. Every foreigner in South Africa. It is a deadline.
When you say every foreigner,
every.
Even those who are legally in South Africa?
We know that Home Affairs have been generating these documents that are deemed illegal right now. They've been generating them in their houses. We've got evidence. It's right there. The SIU have published that. So we are saying, let everybody go out. Let us, as South African, sort out our borders. Maybe give us 6 months. Sort out our borders, correct the systems, and then everybody can come out. Everyone is welcome. Sorry, everyone can come in. But let us correct the system. Let us help the government. The government doesn't have resources. These men, if they can do this, they can help the government in the borders. They can help the government in the harbor, because the police can't deal with 1,000 containers in the harbor. They can't deal with the people that are coming through the sea with the boat, because we don't have the Navy. We don't have the soldiers in the sea. We don't have the police in the sea. We don't have the resources. We have a gate, but we don't have a fence. This is the pride. I'm the descendant of the greats. I'm the descendant of the people that fought for this country. I am the son of this soil. So this is my decoration. When I'm walking, you must see women. You must see how they love it when I walk and I'm carrying this, compared to a man that is wearing a suit and walking in the street. This is not to harm anybody. That's why I'm a right-hand man. I'm a right-handed person, but I'm carrying it on my left hand. That shows peace.
Illegal foreigners in South Africa have reportedly been given until the 30th of June to leave the country, according to ongoing public discussions around immigration enforcement and border control. The issue continues to attract strong reactions from communities, political organizations, and government stakeholders, as concerns around undocumented migration remain a major topic across the country. The matter of illegal immigration has been widely debated in South Africa for several years. Concerns have often focused on pressure on public services, employment opportunities, housing shortages, healthcare systems, and crime allegations linked to undocumented individuals. However, authorities and legal experts have repeatedly warned against generalizing or targeting all foreign nationals, stressing that many immigrants in South Africa are legally documented and contribute positively to the economy. Recent statements circulating on social media and in public discussions claim that undocumented foreigners are expected to leave South Africa before the end of June. At this stage, official government communication remains important in determining the legal process surrounding immigration enforcement and deportation procedures. South African immigration laws require that actions involving undocumented individuals follow legal channels and respect constitutional rights. The Department of Home Affairs has previously confirmed that the country continues to face challenges involving undocumented migration. Border security, visa overstays, fraudulent documentation, and illegal entry into the country have all been identified as ongoing concerns. Government authorities have also conducted operations in different provinces, targeting individuals allegedly living in the country without valid documentation. Law enforcement operations involving immigration status checks have taken place in areas including informal settlements, business districts, transport hubs, and workplaces. During these operations, some individuals were reportedly arrested for failing to produce legal identification or residency permits. Authorities have maintained that such operations are intended to uphold immigration laws and national security requirements.
I go on the street, 1, 2, 3 South African, that fourth one is a foreigner, which is totally, and so a lot of this sort of like figures incite people, put people on the edge. When you say majority of the criminals in South Africa are foreigners and are undocumented foreigners. Even the police do not have that data because they don't arrest you based on your nationality. They don't collect information based on your nationality. No. Yes, there are both foreign and local people residing in South Africa who are involved in criminal activities. That's true. But for you to begin to incite it and begin to tell people all of your problems, because March on March, when it started, it was mild. But as 4 months, 6 months down the line, there was a change. I know this Jacinta personally, and I told her there was a change where it's almost becoming, we're not just against undocumented illegal foreigners, but we are now gunning for foreigners generally. So we have to really take, as a South African, you have to really say, where do we put the pressure on? Are we going to put the pressure on foreigners or illegal foreigners, or are we going to take the pressure and put it on the government, the police, the border control, the Department of Home Affairs, who are supposed to make sure that they check all of these things? That way, we're going to be able to deal with it. My wife is Zulu, I'm Nigerian, we call ourselves Saugerians, and my kids are going to grow up being Nigerians and being South Africans. So the next step, we're going to hear them pushing for an agenda saying, no, if your dad is not South African, you're not eligible to be South African, because that's where it's going to. So I have to fight also to protect the future of my children, because now it's becoming tribalistic, because that's what I see March on March. March on March for me is a tribal vigilante group. A lot of it is, there are part of it that I do agree on, and you have to take that sentiment out. But for you to hit the street, harass people, intimidate people in that way, and feeding, like the doc said, feeding the poor in our communities and hostels and townships wrong information and inciting them and bringing them into the streets and achieving what you have to achieve, is sad to see that in a nation that has a great constituent.
At the same time, human rights organizations have continued to call for lawful treatment of all individuals, regardless of nationality. Several advocacy groups have warned against xenophobic violence, intimidation, or unlawful evictions linked to immigration tensions. South Africa has experienced multiple outbreaks of anti-foreigner violence in past years, leading to injuries, deaths, displacement, and damage to businesses. Community members in some areas have voiced frustration over unemployment and economic hardship, with some residents blaming undocumented migration for worsening local conditions. Others argue that the country's broader economic challenges cannot be blamed entirely on foreign nationals. Economists and social commentators have frequently pointed to deeper structural problems, including poverty, inequality, crime, corruption, and slow economic growth. Political parties and civic organizations have also taken different positions on immigration policies. Some groups are calling for stricter border control measures, faster deportation processes, and tougher action against undocumented migrants. Others believe South Africa should strengthen legal migration systems while protecting human rights and regional cooperation agreements. The South African government has repeatedly stated that immigration management must take place within the framework of the Constitution and international law. Officials have also emphasized the distinction between undocumented immigrants and legally registered foreign nationals living and working in the country. Businesses owned by foreign nationals have often become part of the public debate, especially in the informal trading sector. In some communities, concerns have been raised about unfair competition, pricing disputes, and alleged non-compliance with local regulations. However, authorities have warned that disputes should be resolved through lawful channels rather than violence or intimidation. Border management remains another key focus area for authorities. The government has invested in improving border surveillance and monitoring systems to reduce illegal crossings and document fraud. Discussions around strengthening the Border Management Authority have also continued as part of broader efforts to improve immigration control. Meanwhile, social media platforms continue to play a major role in spreading information and opinions about immigration issues. Some posts circulating online contain unverified claims, videos, or statements that can increase tensions among communities. Authorities and media organizations have urged the public to verify information through credible sources and avoid spreading misinformation. As discussions continue regarding the reported, the 30th of June deadline, Many South Africans are closely watching for official government clarification and possible enforcement measures. Legal experts have noted that any removals or deportations would need to comply with South African immigration laws and court procedures. The issue of undocumented migration remains highly sensitive and emotionally charged in South Africa. While some citizens are demanding stronger enforcement, others continue to call for balanced solutions that address security concerns without encouraging discrimination or violence against foreign nationals. This report is intended for public information and discussion purposes only. Immigration remains a complex issue involving law enforcement, economic pressures, human rights, and regional migration patterns. Viewers are encouraged to engage responsibly, avoid inflammatory language, and rely on verified information from official sources